Hello everybody, Ryan from the Griffon String Quartet here once again. Continuing with our celebration of Black History Month, today's video will dive into some historical and living, well-known Black and African American cellists of our time. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you. Born in 1899, Marion Cumbo was a very important cellist of the Harlem Renaissance. He grew up an orphan and was educated at the Institute of Musical Art, now known as the Juilliard School. He was cellist of the renowned Negro String Quartet, which made significant performances at Carnegie Hall at the time. He was also known to collaborate with jazz and blues artists of the era. There's not much written history on Cumbo, but he was also a mentor to the next cellist on our list. Kermit Moore was a celebrated cellist, conductor, and composer. Born in 1929 in Akron, Ohio, Moore attended the Cleveland Institute of Music at a young age. He later moved to Manhattan to study at the Juilliard School with Felix Salmon, teacher of the famous Leonard Rose, amongst others. At only the age of 20, he made the principal cellist of the Hartford Symphony, one of only a few African-American musicians in an orchestra in the entire country. After a few years, he decided to pursue further cello and composition studies in Europe. During this time, he sold with major orchestras in Europe, such as Orchestre de la Suisse Romande, the Royal Concertgebouw Orchestra, and the National Radio Symphony of France. After returning to America, he focused on conducting the New York Philharmonic. He performed a wide variety of styles with very different musicians such as Ruggiero Ricci and Dizzy Gillespie. Donald White was the first African-American member of a major symphony when he successfully won an audition with Maestro George Zell and the Cleveland Orchestra in 1957. A native of Richmond, Indiana, White started playing the cello when he was 16. He was later drafted to the U.S. Navy in 1943. While in the Navy, he played bass, tuba, and the peckhorn in the Navy band, all while continuing his studies on the cello. He later studied with Leonard Rose and Luigi Silva, probably the most well-known cello professors at that time. Prior to winning a position with the Cleveland Orchestra, he held the assistant principal cellist position with the Hartford Symphony Orchestra. On a personal note, I actually performed piano trios with his daughter Diana White Gould, a pianist residing in Cleveland. I did not know of this amazing connection until I did the research for this video. Donna White played with the Cleveland Orchestra for over 39 years. Anthony Elliott was the first African-American musician to be appointed to a front desk position in a major symphony orchestra when he became the associate principal of the Minnesota Orchestra. In 1987, he won the Emanuel Feuermann International Cello Competition, and in 1979, he was a top-ranked American cellist at the International Casado Competition in Florence, Italy. He has appeared frequently as a soloist with major orchestras including the New York Philharmonic, the Detroit Symphony Orchestra, the Minnesota Orchestra, the Vancouver Symphony, and the CBC Toronto Orchestra. Having taught many years at the University of Michigan, Elliott is regarded as one of the leading cello teachers in our country. His students hold prominent positions in major symphony orchestras, including Chicago, Cleveland, Los Angeles, Detroit, Houston, Vancouver, and the Milwaukee Symphony. The cellists of the Chiara, Pacifica, DuPont, and Anderson string quartets are also his former students. In modern day, we have many African American and Black cellists winning international competitions and rising to prominence. We have Tony Rymer, top prize winner at Sphinx, Washington, and Enescu competitions. Sterling Elliott, who won first prize at the 2019 Sphinx competition as the youngest finalist ever. 21-year-old British cellist Sheku Kanneh-Mason won the 2016 BBC Young Musician Award. He was the first Black musician to win the competition since its launch in 1978. He has even performed for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle at their wedding. He has already released a few albums, and his future is ever so bright. The last artist I want to share with you today is Kevin Olusola. Kevin is nowadays known as a member of the a cappella band Pentatonics. He is also a cellist who crosses over with beatboxing, singing, and rapping. He and his videos can be seen across social media platforms such as Instagram and TikTok. In the information section below, I have included links to performances from many of the cellists celebrated today. One video included is a must-see where Kevin performs a famous cello work with his signature twist. We hope you enjoyed this video featuring Black and African American historical cellists. Thank you for celebrating Black History Month with us, and join us next month as we celebrate Women's History Month. We will feature women violinists, violists, and cellists who have impacted our world today. Thank you.
The Griffon String Quartet is in residence with Midsummer's Music in Door County, Wisconsin. For more information about our upcoming events, visit midsummersmusic.com.